Hey, this is Mike McCready, your host on episode 74 of the Hookblast Podcast. This is the first episode of Season 5 of the 10-Minute Podcast where we discover a few new catchy songs. You add the ones you love to your favorite streaming playlists or subscribe to mine at hookblast.com. That's also where you go to vote for your favorite song on today's episode. What do you do when you get excited? I was so excited to start the season of the podcast that I decided to donate blood today. But never again. Too many stupid questions. Whose blood is it? Where did you get it? Why is it in a bucket? Okay, so it's a new season, and there are some new elements of the show we should talk about. The new song title for the show this season is Love Turn by Rick Rocker. Yeah, I like this song because I think it stays in line with the kind of energy I like you to feel as we crack open a fresh new can of the Hookblast Podcast each week. Well, speaking of energy, that reminds me. A guy called me last week to ask if I'd be open to switching to a different energy source. I was like, no. I think I'll just stick with food. Anyway, let's play some hooks. You could have told me. First up on the show today is artist Maxine Davis with her song, You Could Have Told Me. It's the ultimate breakup song. One time I took a breakup so hard, I was in the hospital for several weeks. Well, it was more like a few days. It was an after. I just had indigestion, but I haven't been able to eat corned beef hash since she left, and that was like 20 years ago. This is You Could Have Told Me. I'm not your baby, I'm not your baby. You lost that chance when you lied. None of your calls get replies, and no, we can't be friends. The other lady, the thing she showed me, I really could not believe. The tricks that you had up your sleeve, it hurts inside. You should have told me, you could have told me. You could have told me, but now you're lonely. You never had to lie. Behind You Could Have Told Me is a song by Jeremy Dean, who has spent 23 years living in Nashville writing for others. But he loved this song so much he decided to record it, and it was released in 2020. I was finally released in 2020 from my sponsorship contract obligations with the Flat Earth Industrial Complex. Well, I say Flat Earth Industrial Complex. They say caterpillared bulldozers. But come on, it's obvious what they're up to. We gotta keep the world round, folks. If the Earth gets too flat, cats will push everything off the edges, and we won't be able to have nice things. Anyway, this is Drive Away Memories by Jeremy Dean.
Mile on a broken heart, but I know I'm gonna be better before it gets dark. 'Cause I feel a change in the open air. Anywhere, don't care except where you are. From these drive away memories to every place you'll never be. I'm gonna find what's left of me in these drive away memories.
Up next is the internet. Oh, I guess we've secured the first appearance on a podcast of the internet. This is good, because I have a lot of questions. Like, can I get a backstage pass the next time the broadband plays? Just kidding. I'm a comedic genius. The Internet is the title of a song by Your Paris. It's a song about that sobering moment when you realize you've lost the one thing you should have kept chasing.
Cooped up in the West End, at my parents' place, watching real love. I admit I had a couple girls when we last met. If you came back, I would be
The Hookblast Podcast is sponsored by Music Xray. Music Xray is where aspiring musicians and established talent get their music in front of the music industry's decision makers. Music Xray has a 4.3 star rating out of 5 on Trustpilot. Musicians are guaranteed a listen and a response from every professional they submit to, or their money back. Hundreds of songs are selected each month for industry opportunities. So some people call problems opportunities. One time my brother went to his boss and told him, "I have a problem." His boss said, Don't be silly. Around here we call problems opportunities." So my brother said, "Okay, I have a drinking opportunity." Carrington Christina is here with her song, "I Cry." By the title, one would think it's a sad song, but it's not. It's a song about someone who is fondly missing their partner.
I cry, the tears from my eyes when I think of you and what we've been through. And you cry, the tears from your eyes when you think of me and what we could be. Thoughts in my mind are running wildly, something more than just a memory. Even when the sun goes up and down, when you're around, even in the winter snow, even summer sun glow, any season without you and sound. You know that I smile when your face comes to.
That's "I Cry" by Carrington Christina. My wife was crying the other day, so I asked, "Are you crying because of your haircut?" That didn't work out well. I'm sleeping on the couch again. Last up on today's episode, the first of season 5, is artist Brian Patrick Kelleher with Tombstones and Broken Hearts. It's a reminder to take care of your love relationships, because you might lose it for good if you don't.
One said, "Here lies foolish pride." Another said, "Fail to compromise." One thought the grass was greener on the other side, till he tried. Welcome back into the tunnel of love, right into the darkness with the stars above. If you're dying to capture the thrill of romance, you never know what you'll find in the dark. Maybe a wonderland or a place where love's battle scars on tombstones and broken hearts.
It's important to take care of your relationships, just like you have to water your plants. In fact, it's useful to keep in mind that people are like trees. If you chop them with an axe, they die. Okay, that's all the time we have for episode 74 of the Hookblast Podcast. All songs are used with the permission of the rights holders. If you enjoy this show, please leave us a 5-star rating in your favorite podcast app, and I'll see you right back here next week with a fresh batch of new hooks. Bye-bye.
Capture the thrill of romance, you never know what you'll find in the dark.